That's what I do.
Yeah, the intro, man. Just get to it. Oh, that's why I just kept letting you just go on. Like, I'm gonna see how long he go on. Cause I'm gonna count. Cause I know he not counting. Cause he wouldn't have kept repeating it like back to back to back. I'm gonna tell you after the fact. I ain't gonna tell you why. I ain't gonna tell you why you making a mistake. Cause it's gonna fuck the video up. You know what I'm saying?
It's not true. That's not messing the video.
It is true. I ain't about to tell you, but like, oh, you repeating yourself and you get frustrated in the train of thought, not getting out what you want to say. That's why I just let you get it all out and then tell you that you was repeating yourself.
I wouldn't have felt that way.
Makes perfect sense that way.
We just talked about our brethren supporting and sisters. Shout out to King Lion. We just talked about shout out to you, and we appreciate that. We just talked about all that. No, I wouldn't have felt that way. Don't have feelings for me, Ghost. What's wrong with you?
I'm not having feelings for you. I'm just saying I'm not about to cut you off. If you saying something like in the midst and me saying, yo, you repeating yourself.
All I hear is you stopping yourself from saying something.
Maybe you repeating yourself so you can get back on the track of saying what you want to say. That's what I was saying.
I don't agree. I want you to do that. But we started recording though. Me and Ghost. Huh? What you been on lately? That 400 degrees, right?
Yeah, chill.
So you want to stay in order? Want to get into
this order.
Arsonal and Danny battle?
Yeah, we get into it.
Shout out to Arsonal the Rebel. Shout out to Danny Myers. Shout out to Ghost. Me and Bo, we linking up again, like we usually do. We love talking about this. We ring, yo, hey yo, you saw the battles. We get to finally have this conversation. This feel good every time. How you felt about that battle?
This whole event was disappointing to me. A lot of my picks, I had people winning. They went in there and they did the total opposite. So I ain't really that enthusiastic as I would be, but we gonna get into it. I had Danny Myers losing and he won.
Yeah, I had Danny Myers losing as well. That's what I did. Clean slate, by the way.
To me, it's just a sad day in battle rap culture. To me, it's just sad. It's just a lot of.
I ain't gonna go that far.
I'm gonna just shine a light on this. This is why the Holmesies, the Easy to Block captains. This is why they feel that way.
But also, I ain't gonna go that far because I'm gonna still show some appreciation. Like I said, I was already a fan. Like we said, like you said last video, which I won't let that go. I'm already a fan of DNA.
I see why they don't show no respect too, because ain't nobody going off what you did 10 years ago, man. It's what you did now, what you did your last battle. And if you got smoked or you lost your last battle, that's what motherfuckers is going off, because that's what y'all judge these rookies and these new guys off.
You the one that you wasn't with that program. I'm not even doing that because everybody else doing that. That's how I really feel. Like the last battle means something. I don't know. I ain't understand the approach you were talking. I feel like you coming in as a street N word and you talking like that. You on the politics side. You coming straight out of the Capitol talking like that. The way you be talking, Pentagon Shorty over there. That you was being real political. I just feel like that's how I feel like the last battle matters. Definitely now. It definitely matters now. We don't even know when we're gonna see Don Marino again. But anyway, we might see drugs again though. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. That matters, and it matters, in the positive. And like, I'm gonna get back to what I was about to say. I'm gonna still show have some appreciation because you were talking about being sad. I ain't look at it like that. I want upset battles. I want either clear 30s or I want upsets. Every time I'm going there with that. And I'm usually I try to pick 30s instead of picking 21s. Like we're not doing that. I try not to, but I do sometimes. But anyway, appreciation. Danny did his thing. Like he really did his thing. He proved it. Come on, man. Right in the middle of me, as soon as I mention the man's name, he gonna think that was intentional. Come on, man. Shout out to Danny, man. But you know Danny be watching.
Disrespectful antics, something you gotta deal with.
Why you talking about man Danny like that? You gonna make that's how we be getting all of dislikes on that. That dislikes help though. But come on, man, you gonna burp right as soon as you gonna get through that out there before I mention his name, like. But
come on, bro. I'm supposed to hold a burp back. You sound stupid.
I just don't. When you look back at it, it's gonna be a burp as soon as I mention the man's name. Like I'm like, dang, like like that. But nah, like I was saying, if Danny did his thing, we gave him zero credit beforehand, even though like I really did. Like it was none of it. Like just it wasn't possible. And obviously, it was definitely possible. It always been possible. Possible. But
You
hey,
know what it was?
we
I
had
gave him zero
Arsonal. You
credit.
feel me?
I gave him zero credit just on the strength of who he was going against and the person's resume and the person's what he just known for going there and doing.
Yep.
So I automatically counted the other man out. You get what I'm saying? I automatically counted Danny out. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
I get you. I get you. I need to plug in me a brand new one.
I went in there I went in there
Oh,
with
I might have
everybody.
two left. I got
I,
one left. My
I,
Vicks.
went in, I went in there with everybody.
I ain't going there too biased. You may feel different, but I didn't. Not you, girls. I'm just saying you who over there. You may feel like different, but no, I ain't going here too biased because I was rocking with Danny for mad long, and I was like, I'm like, I'm like, I'm like, I don't know. I prefer this, and I hate this whole preference thing. We need to keep that. We need to start a series on that. We got a lot of preference talks, and I don't like admitting or saying that. No, no, no. But it is though. At some points, Matt, stop. Go. Stop.
It's always going to be a preference talk. You know
Go,
why?
math.
There's always going to be a preference talk just for the simple fact you're going to always prefer a one rapper opposed to another one.
His breath rocking. That's why they're moving. But no, that's. Uh, I mean, it's just I don't want to be a part of that, man. I don't want. I just don't want to be a part of it. Ever since I keep hearing it and heard it from the beginning, it's just I feel like I go with the bars that are better. That's just honestly how I feel like these bars are better. But then when I really think about it myself, it's like that might really be my preference. But it's like I don't want to admit that, and I don't. I want to put more truth and some more, some more com- competitive science to that. You know what I mean? I want to dig some more into that theory right there because I still feel like certain bars are just better the particular round. You know what I mean? But anyway, though, shout out to Danny though. There ain't no discredit over here for that. You did your thing. Shout out to Danny Myers. Can't wait to see you again. We're gonna let you know that now earlier instead of the end of this thing. I want to see Danny again for sure. Who else we got? Arsonal. I want to see Arsonal again too, for sure. All right, but as far as this battle, what's some things? Oh, there was first. They definitely had the sound thing going on, and I did notice that. I noticed that right away. The you know what I mean, the tone that these men had, it just that stood out right away. Like, and it was like, dang. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I'm like, it really, I ain't even peeped that doing Gnome. Even though this, we saw the channel before Gnome, and when we back then, we got a different way we watch the battles now. So it's like we started the channel right the event after Gnome. So seeing that and hearing it, I didn't hear the echo and all that. I didn't hear that. I know as a thing talked about. Apparently, I didn't know, but I didn't hear it. But anyway, the first time anyway, until it came back in the act, you could tell. But as the battle went on, as the event went on too, that got better, so that was cool too. But I'm good on that. I did want to say if Danny versus Chilla would have happened, I wish that could have happened now. And it's crazy because I feel like them the type of rappers that they wouldn't even mind rapping each other right now, even though they had a battle already. Because they all about bars and all about, you know what I mean? They could do that. So it's not even just because they doing it for the money. They don't put that image on it. They doing it for them. Everybody know we doing it. We all doing it for the money. But the battle rappers, so it's like, come on. I just feel like that'd be dope. And I feel like they would be the ones to still do that. But Danny, I don't think you should battle Chilla. He out here calling KK outside, but we gonna get to that. But you already know what ascension you want both of y'all on. But he out here calling the man is still thoroughly confused right now. So we're gonna get into Chilla and Sean though. But I had to mention that because I be hate when I mention somebody else's name and I could mention them and I mention them later. Like I got a lot of videos, Danny, where we talked about you probably almost every video. So, but you need to just stay up the tune. All right, what we gotta get to though? I'm guessing that's all we got for that. You must want to get into the bars. You just talked about the battle itself, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do I got any more actual notes from that battle? Nah, I don't got no more notes. I just got bars too. I'm ready though. Come on.
Go ahead, start it off. I know you probably got 1,000 of them.
Watch your mouth, man. No, I don't. I really don't. Uh, we're gonna start. I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Danny first. Wait, he said in there. He was like, He's like Scarface. Scarface ain't want to kill no women and children. Me, I'm on some other, some different ish. I got a bomb under your BM car that ignite soon as the ignition switch. I like that. That was cold to me.
I ain't had no bars from Danny first round. I gave Ars the first round, but
What?
I got some bars from Ars and something I
You
wrote
gave
down.
hold up. You gave Ars the first round.
Yeah, I gave Ars the first round. That's the only round I gave him.
Dad, so you gotta wait for the you could hold. You must. Dad, he gotta wait. He gotta wait for it to come on the app, y'all, because he must not have seen the first round. You couldn't have seen it. You had to. You had Q-tips in your ear or something.
Your opinion, my opinion. I felt that was Ars' strongest round, and I gave it to him. I didn't hear nothing Danny was saying in his first round that stood out to me. That
I'm glad you actually did say that. I feel like that was our
and
strongest round too.
I
That was
still
our
gave it to
strongest round.
Ars. Like you, I felt like it wasn't even hard to compare. Like it was like Ars his first round was shaky, and I still gave it to him. Like it
No,
just I
you
didn't.
gave it to him because you ain't want him to get a 3-0. No, because
No,
that
no.
round
I
was
gave it
better.
to him
It
because
was good. It was better than the rest,
it wasn't
but it
that
was
much.
not better than Danny round. And
It
Danny round
wasn't
wasn't
better.
that much better.
It
Danny
wasn't
round
better
was
than what
fire
Art.
though.
That's why I didn't give it to him. Cause I didn't even have nothing that he wrote down that was fire for his first round. That
I just
Danny.
said something fire.
But
Fire.
I'm saying I didn't. That's for you. I'm saying for
Oh,
me. I'm going off of what me, not over you. I'm saying
I
how I
don't clean my
critiqued the
ears
battle.
during the battles, y'all. I do that beforehand. But all right, go
No,
ahead. I'm listening.
I'm critiquing on how I see the battle. I've seen that he didn't get the first round. So I don't
Yeah,
have
for
no
the
bar.
video purposes,
So he didn't win the
and that's
first
how we
round
really
again.
talk to each other when we link up.
He won the other rounds, but he didn't get the first round. I feel like ours edged that first one.
Oh my goodness, yo. Away jersey. Bad then, man. What you got from that first then?
Huh?
What you got then?
It wasn't really no bar. I just gave it to him.
Dang, what? I thought you had a bar from the first.
I told you the battle was shitty, bro. Like neither one of them really had anything fire in the battle. Like I just gave it to ours the first round. I was
Now I
just
will
rocking.
say this though. I will. I agree with you with that. I agree with you. I feel like the Danny from last battle, and that was the drugs he battled, was a much better Danny because it was just a simple. Like I said in that recap, this drug. The man's name is drug. That's easy. But no, I feel like this battle was really. It was. I like this battle. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but that it was not. It just wasn't like. I feel like Danny did his. He did his thing, and Arts was talking about Vicky the whole time, and I was laughing through it. I was laughing through Danny round too, but I had a good crack up. You feel me? I had a good LOL on Arts rounds, but it just he was relentless with that, and he didn't win to me, and it just
Yeah, like you say, he was
what Danny was had was
relentless
better.
with disrespect,
I'm
talking
about
about
to
his
tell you, I'm
girls
about
and
to
all
tell you,
that.
watch.
It's like we seen that Arsenal book so many times. It's like what else you gonna bring to the table? Like the disrespect shit, it ain't really
Hold
hold
up,
up. It
that's
ain't
the
hold
thing
up.
though. That's why people pick. That's why we picked them. So now, just because it's fall under, he going to the wayside now. Respect the culture.
Nah,
You
I
feel
ain't
me?
say he go to the wayside. I just said he lost.
I'm
I
just
just said
saying.
what he said.
I'm talking to
Didn't
everybody
hold up.
else too, though.
And he only had one
Y'all
strong
watch that.
round.
You feel me? Y'all watch that. So go ahead, man. You ain't. Can you give me a bar, please, man? I guess.
I'm
What
gonna give you a
round? Then
bar from the
you ain't have
second,
to do
but
first. I did
I don't
first.
have bars. I just have lines. The battle itself is trash.
I won't call it trash, but it just
The
wasn't.
battle was
The
trash.
battle was
I
good.
ain't
We
gonna
ain't get
bite
no
my tongue.
chokes. I got a few stumbles from RC, cleaned them up. They was all right.
Yeah, he stumbled
Our
first.
story was a little short to me.
Got,
Like he
the
didn't
battle was
really.
trash.
Art's material wasn't really. He had a lot of funny lines, but it just wasn't. It wasn't comparing to the 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 transcendent pen that he is wielding out there. But I mean, Danny wasn't even all that either, though, and you know that, though. You gotta know that. You gotta know that because that
This
Danny
was
last
dope.
week,
I mean,
people
it
really
wasn't a bar.
on your meat rack.
R
But
said hashtag
yeah, there we go. Talk about it.
saga in the afterlife. Watching Pornhub. You the definition of a deadbeat. I like shots at other rappers for no reason. Then it's
I got
like,
something from
I
my
mean, I feel
own.
like it was a cheap shot. It was a cheap shot because Saga had a bad year. So any shot thrown at Saga is just foul, a foul ball.
Okay, okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
it was petty kicking a man while he down. Like
I mean, that the man letting him kick him. Like, if you're not gonna say nothing back, Saga don't never address it where he be on. He was just on Misfit. I watched Misfit channel. He was just on there. And out here, we ain't talking bad about nobody. They were talking about more his life, but he don't be talking about nobody. He don't respond back. So I mean, hey, that's that what motherfuckers they gonna do that. Like somebody letting you do it, they gonna do it. So hey, it ain't even funny to me no more. Like 'cause it's like dang, Saga. I really held Saga for the past few years. Saga, Sean, uh, JC, and Ill Will was like for the back like after before 2019, like even like 2019 and before then, but even of course last year too, but 2019 mainly to like 2014, they was the top. They was the top. Bad home. Your breath rocking and you sitting there breathing right in my face. Stop. All right, but yeah, I had them at the top, so I was like, nah. I don't, that's why I was like, it's funny hearing seeing Saga. And he got me blocked too on Twitter for some reason. He the only better that got me blocked too. But I don't know why. Anyway though, we talk about Saga a lot too up here. Nonetheless, I gotta be quiet because I didn't even want to mention that, but hey, mention that, I don't even want to say after that. But some bars from let's go with some bars from Arsenal. I had some from Arsenal first. What do you say? I think it started off. Yeah, he was like, I ain't have itch to write about you, so the age was my go-to, nigga. Oh, my go-to N word. Feel me? In our event recap, I had to put $1 in my wallet. No Trump cap. No Trump cap. My wallet is missing. I had a few singles just for this. But I gotta put a little note in there. I had $2 in there. I'm trying to add that up later. Good. What you got, Gracie? I like that
I'm
though.
glad you wrote that down. I'm glad you wrote that down. You feel me? Because I got a lot to say about that. And I don't even be writing bullshit down,
And
but I'm
I'm
glad you
glad
wrote about it because I'm
because
gonna
when he
speak on
said
it.
it, I was like, yo, I like that. This about to be
I
good.
did I didn't have shit to write about, but I'm just gonna rap about your age, and you come mad at and you look at me sideways for saying this battle was corny. He didn't
I,
have no material for Danny.
I agree.
They
And
always ducked Danny, but didn't have nothing to say. You didn't have nothing to say to Danny.
I agree. But that's
But in this first round,
but that's why I don't understand why I don't get why you ain't had nothing that Danny said at the least. But okay, I agree with that though. But
because
I still appreciate the battle
Danny didn't
though.
have
I
nothing
ain't
to
gonna hold
fire that first round. That's what I'm saying. I got shit Danny said,
you. I
but he
like
didn't
that
have
you put
nothing
the
to
trash.
fire. I
Mad
feel like
home,
that
home, home.
first round.
My bad, y'all. My bad, my bad. He just his breath is
Me,
rocking. He's
me and
sitting
you
right
was
here in
two
my
different
face,
people.
breathing, rocking,
You know.
rocking. I'm not even lying. All right, I like that though. But all right, you got that. So let me push through this then because Danny, I'm gonna go through the one I like the most. Then I think he had another one at first. I liked 100 round drum will spit an 8 minute round with you. That was fire. That was fire. And I think that was like towards the end. That was fire. Shout out to Danny. I like that. Little light first round. I first round written. Ain't no cat. Am I right? Come on now. I ain't missed that. I ain't gonna say that like you ain't say that either. Like, come on now.
Oh, Danny had a personal. I liked it. He
There we go. I'm pulling them out. There we go.
same nigga helped you build your battle league. Same nigga you dub.
Right.
That was the
Fire.
fireest line said the whole battle to me.
That was fire. With my with that I had that part too though. So I gotta make sure I was yeah, right, fire. I had that was his third fire, right. Shout out to Danny. Dang, yo. I'm getting my handwriting better as I'm writing these battles down. I can see.
But more
Look
so,
at the beginning when we
I
first started the channel. First
but
started the
more
channel, I
so,
can't tell. Look at that.
but more so, I gave it
Look at when we first started the channel.
to
Look
Danny
how that
because he
look.
was on some lyrical miracle shit,
Look at me now. Look
and
how beautiful that is. Let me get nice.
Arsenal disrespect wasn't holding up, and
It wasn't.
and then it was just a back and forth corny battle.
But Danny was just Danny had a few spots to beat out. He
He's a
had just some
lyrical
random
miracle.
bars too though, and Danny know that. But
Danny was a lyrical miracle. He had a lot of lyrical
he had a
miracle
lot of words that just that went
that
together.
didn't
Like
hit, but it's
no,
just
it
that
didn't.
Arsenal
A
just
lot.
he ain't have enough ammo, bro.
He
He
had
didn't have
a
enough.
Danny had a lot of material, but there was stuff I still caught though. Danny, what else? Danny saying that first though.
Cause look, I seen Ars lose, but he ain't lose. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm. All right,
But I seen Briz. In my opinion, I seen Briz cook Arsenal. Danny ain't cook Arsenal.
yeah, and that's what I'm
That's what I'm
saying. The
saying.
times is different. The times are different. Times is different. We may need, but that's a good example. I'm not in a fan of Brits, but that type of we may need that back. You know, I don't know, man. I ain't got nothing to really talk about that. I just feel like it is. We in some time right now where it's different. The tides is changing, and it is. It's changing. If it's quiet, You either gotta come in there and be. I feel like that it just solidified the preference more. That's all I do. It just solidifies that preference thing more. With the rooms we in now, it does. But then at the same time, if you're talking, it's crazy. Like, cause I feel like anybody could word stuff really good and make it just believe what you're saying. Matter performance matters. We ain't gonna sit here and act like you just gonna go up there and rap to somebody. No, you gotta be rapping. You gotta have the performance with it. But you ain't gonna go up there and just have performance and ain't gonna be rapping nothing. It's going to we don't want that. It happens. It kind of happened here with ours. Like, sorry, I couldn't even. Nah. But let me keep this going though. I'm nervous to check the time. I'm even trying to push forward. Danny, I'm gonna go through my fire ones. Danny said, I address his whole hood like Dapper Dan. I like the address Dapper Dan lines when anybody use it. Light. But that was fire. That was in his second. What he said, he said, Danny was like, disassemble, but I disassemble. I don't know what this figure meant. What? Come on, man. Fire.
Mm.
You ever put something together? It's fire.
I
That was
know it
his
don't
second.
make no sense to you, but this why I say like I'm a realist at sometimes because I got so many Arsenal like sayings and shit written down, but I still feel like he lost the battle.
Okay, let's hear him then.
Just because I wasn't writing all that over the head shit Danny be saying, that lyrical miracle shit. I wasn't writing all that shit.
I came to hear what you like, man. I came to hear what you like, what you caught. I want to hear it. You
Oh,
got me up here
simple
saying
shit
it.
from Arsenal. I'm a famous cousin. I like the dad. Imagine crying your struggle to your pastor and he's still asking you for your offering.
I wrote that. That was fire to me. That was fire to me. That was fire to me. That was one of the best
And then
lines in this battle.
I know we supposed to be going back
I
and
wrote
forth,
that.
but I just be rambling my shits out there like that. R said, you the type of nigga to give your bitch the moon and the stars, and then she tell you she need her space. That was fire to me.
Um,
But all
I
of
just feel
Arsenal
like
just
hold on.
down
I feel like the first was the closest to me. Like
as the winner.
I feel like the first was the closest. Like how we said. Let's real quick. The second was like. Cause you saying stuff, you going all around. Like I feel, I got stuff that you were saying too. I like them lines too, and that goes back and says, don't be that many. That's why we want to know what bro be thinking, what he be catching. So I'm like, dang, a lot of times you be catching stuff I don't catch. So it's like, what you say? I like the sec. I feel like the second was Danny's best sec. The second was Danny's. I gave Danny all three, but the second was Danny's best one. It's my favorite one to me. So there we go. I gotta solidify this preference thing. I gotta try to break it down. In the third, I just feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like Danny might as well had talked to Lux. He was talking to Lux, and we talked about that in the recap video. Lux and the Matrix was the topic of everybody.
Man, fuck that, yo. Fuck that.
Topic.
Fuck that. I know I said what I said. I'm taking it back. I really don't have nothing down
Oh
for
my god.
Danny. I'm giving this shit to Arsenal because I blatantly don't have enough facts to prove. Like this shit don't even look good on paper. Me saying Danny won, and I don't have nothing he said down. Like you feel me? I got another line about
I
ours.
got y'all.
You know how hard it is to ask a invisible nigga you never met to take your pain away.
I heard that line. I didn't like that line.
I like that
because there wasn't nothing else. I was waiting for what else behind that. I ain't like that.
I like when he said, "I'm Big Jersey." I like that.
I like that. What else? What Danny say?
My bad, Danny. I said you won, you didn't. I'm sorry. I ain't really had nothing
Danny.
like what you were saying. I mean, I don't know if it makes sense. Like I like what Arthur was saying more.
I got you, Danny. Hold up.
I don't really have nothing. Nothing Danny was saying.
Those are my favorite. Let me go to. I got another. I got one. Hold up. That is.
If that
Those
makes
are the ones
sense,
that
I feel like
I wanted to
Arsenal
mention
hard enough
first.
to beat
Those
him
are the ones I
and
wanted to mention
lose.
first.
That makes sense.
What?
Arsenal didn't have enough to beat Danny, but he ain't lose.
No, my influence is led with infiltration. You better watch who you view as your friends. I could get that bitch that's doing your dreads to push two in his head. I like the beginning part. I like the beginning part, man. My influence is led with infiltration. Like that's what Danny did a lot. He did a lot of words that had the same starting off with the same lettering, sort of. I like that. What else you got? Yeah, he said, and I like where you like better watch how you view as your friend. I like that. Danny said a lot of stuff that
You know what
I don't
Danny
like when people
did?
say that.
Danny
Oh, he gonna
proved
say
to
he only be
Arsenal that
checking.
he can't really
Let
rap.
me find that.
No, that's fucked up for me to say. Danny proved that Arsenal cannot really rap. When I say not really rap, meaning he can't rap on that level with Danny. He can't rap without being disrespectful. And yet disrespectful is shit. It wasn't even like a crutch in this battle because it wasn't even like strong enough to
that, but we knew that though. We knew that. We just
to
didn't give
edge
him.
you. I
We just
don't
didn't give him
fucking
the
know, but
credit.
I still feel like Arsenal won because I don't have nothing for Danny. Like I don't know. I'm really on the undersided at a halt on that one.
You sound like it. You sound like we need to act like we need to get that when as soon as it come out. We gotta rewatch. That's what it sound like. I don't need to see this battle again, but this battle was just one sided, and it was like you said. We knew that. We knew that it was that we could rap with him. We knew that he couldn't rap with him, but we just thought that what he was gonna be saying was gonna be funnier, better,
Another thing I want to say about Danny,
more
y'all need to stop
gangster, and
Danny,
more of a
man.
preference.
Y'all,
I hate that
y'all
word,
stop
man.
ducking Danny saying y'all ain't gonna take him. It proves why y'all don't want to take him. Maybe y'all scared y'all ain't lyrical miracles like
Who
him
ducking
and
Danny?
can't.
They ain't got that many left. Anybody ducking Danny?
Tay Rock ducking Danny. Danny he want
They
Tay
got
Rock won't
they
even
got an actual quarrel going on.
they
They
ducking
got a
Danny.
thing.
Danny be wanting to battle motherfuckers.
Yo, why Ars tell Danny a Marshall Mathers a Marshall Mathers fan like Stan wouldn't want to be your man, be him or something like that. I like that line with Ars said that. Yo, I like what Danny was like. In the past, they left clues and inscriptions. Myers will be on a killing spree. That's what Doctor Loomis or something Lucas predicted. I like that part. I like that.
They had a very misunderstood battle.
You see how I did drugs? Now I'm trying to get loaded. Danny said that. I like that. He was talking. He was talking. He was talking She was talking to Lux in the third mainly. It was no point to keep talking to Archie. Killed him. He you know what I
He
mean.
didn't kill him.
He man.
He didn't kill him.
He vehicular
He,
manslaughter him. Like
he didn't kill him.
he vehicular manslaughter him. Archie was
He
walking
didn't
across
kill
the
him.
street and was not looking.
Not, he did not kill him. That's not what
This
he meant.
is one dimension versus the one to mention. You retired and came back because you battle rap ain't got no effing pension. Like what you talking about? I don't even know if that was a rebuttal or if that was actually in his rounds already. But that was fire because Ars talked about that too. And you know what's crazy? It's like when I watch
Yeah, we
Danny
just gonna
battles,
chalk
I
that.
sit there
We
and
gonna
look at
chalk that.
Danny. Good.
That was a rebuttal. We gonna chalk that up as a rebuttal.
You a hater, man. That was fire. That was probably his round. That was the way it coordinated with that. That was probably part of his round,
Not
man.
taking enough away from his round, but
He always gotta
but
give
you saying that
disclaimers, not to take
after
away,
somebody said something,
not to
it's
put a
like you addressed it.
subtraction. He always giving
It's like he
disclaimers.
addressed it that because Arsonal said what he said, and then he said that in his round.
And
So
that's what I
even
was
if he
about to
did
get
write that
into.
in his round,
When I
it's a
watch
rebuttal
Danny
because he
battles in
addressed it.
particular, when I watch Danny battles, Chef Tread battle, we talked about this in our rebuttal videos. Y'all get in tune. We got several of them. But when we said this about Danny, I was saying Danny way. He was saying Chef Tread, but I agree with the Chef Tread. And we got some more. Y'all go back and check. But I'm just thinking about the off the top of my head that rebuttals. Even like Geechee, it's a bunch of them out there. But those like Chef Tread the best. And I was saying just in the last video, I still feel like Geechee might have took that, but Chef Tread been doing his thing. But anyway though, Danny, I feel like I be listening to what they be saying, and I be looking at them to see like what be going on. Like, what do they give any body language, like any switch in their body language? And Danny, I feel like he did when he mentioned that with he was like battle rap, battle rap. If I leave battle, they gonna give me an effing pension, something like that. That Art said. Danny started doing this, like he started like. And I felt like that line was cold. It's like dang, like we like that. Then it's Danny doing that. And then sure enough, he mentioned it. But I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like I be trying to pick up. I be just trying to pick up where they be trying to really break it down. But shout out to that though. I mean, shout out to you, Danny, for doing that. That was cold. I like that. I'm cold. Wait, what you say, Danny? I'm too cold. That's cold. Like I like that. You got a point in my book just for that alone. Arch, what you say? You gotta act like you have nothing to do with this. Hop in that Uber first. Ah, I like that. I like what Arch said that. That was funny. That's what I'm saying. He said that in the third though. That third was light ball. Yo, Arch was like, and you just playing the hand you was dealt. Wu Tang, I gotta inspect the deck. Fire. Arch said that. Arch was like, and by the way, you abuse drugs. I can see that shit rubbing off on you. Ah, fire. Third round. Now those right there was my favorites. Like, you know what I mean? Oh no, I had another one. I said in the second, I put like a favorite symbol by. He was like, now take responsibility. Last N word who couldn't make it to see his kids. I heard he built a way. Real dad. If I got 10 kids, I'm paying 30 meals a day. What you mean? Fire. Second round. Fire. Do the 10 times 3. You know what I'm saying? It's fire. You got anything else
You want
crazy?
to change your vote too?
That was all. That was all the hard lines I had. I'm not changing the Thurio to no Thurio to the other person like you did. I'm not doing that. I try to just let that go. He changed the whole Thurio to somebody else.
No, I didn't change. I said I gave Arsenal the first round because that was his best round
And
to
that I
me.
thought that was the only. Oh yeah, you right. Okay, so you changed the 2-0 Danny to a 3-0 Arsenal.
No, I changed it because I didn't have no material for Danny. I only had one
What that
line
guy
written
do?
down for
What
Danny
that guy do? You thought Danny was better? You said.
because I said he was rapping a lot of spiritual miracle shit, meaning he was rapping these big words and shit that I didn't want to write down. That probably don't even make sense. They just rhyme together. That don't mean you won because you know how to rap big words together that rhyme together. That don't
You
mean you
know how
won.
to rap big words together that rhyme together. You hear that? You bar. You hear what he said? I ain't even put him on this time. I ain't even put my bar thing on this time. I ain't even put my bar scarf on. You talking? You talking about like the wilderness? I need to keep going though. All right, I'm
Hold
about to be
on, I
done.
gotta say this because I'm gonna jump
What's up?
back into it again later when I make another honorable mention. But I want you to remember this moment right here. This because you rap lyrical miracle, big word, big word, and then yell bar God don't mean it hit. But all right,
Just because Arsenal say something and then he look at everybody and say, "Man, he can't f with me. He can't." That don't mean it hit.
I said
Arsenal
he
got a
only
better
had one
chance of just
strong
going
round.
straight into his round and letting us not
Hold
catch
on,
that one.
listen to what I'm
Cause
getting at.
he
I said he
both
only
of them got
had
a
one
few I ain't
strong
catch.
round, but I said he still won
I got a team
because
of writers.
I don't have nothing
Told y'all earlier, me and wifey.
to argue with from Danny. I don't have nothing. I can't even wait nothing he said on the scale. Like I don't really have nothing. Like what else he said that was fire. I don't have
All
nothing.
right, man. Danny first. I'm about to steamroll. This inward Arsenal done ran out so many times. It got me questioning your gun connect. Come on now, I like that. Danny was like, you could battle on a Hollywood set, but you can't check in with your real one. Light, super light. I just like that was the end of what he was saying. I like that. Human bodies lose color. Hours after death, you kill rappers out, but our bodies pale in comparison. No, human bodies lose color. Hours after death, you kill rappers, but our bodies pale in comparison. Yeah, he's talking about the regular rap scene, and obviously he doing that to right now. Ours first, light, super light. And she thinking about other N words while your finger in her thong. Vicky got secrets up the ass, G. Don't you see that she just stringing you along? I like that. Fire. What I say? Just like your crackhead ass wife, cause you go take drugs, then go facing your fears. I like that. Simple. Fire. N word will post your funeral flyer so as soon as they know the date. R said that. N-words will post your funeral flyer as soon as they know the date. That's all he said, and that was fire. I like that. That's why I said this was in the first.
I got a
Ours
question
first was
for you.
fire. Question.
Answer honestly. Is it safe to say you got this? Is a two-part question. Is it safe to say you got more points, fake punches
I
favoring
knew you was gonna say that.
Arsenal,
I knew
but
you was
how
gonna
do
say
you
that.
still favor
I
Danny
know.
winning?
That's why I wanted to get through the rounds. I was gonna say that. I appreciate that question because I was getting to that.
Cause
That
that's
was
what
my
I did.
ending
That's why I
topic.
changed my shit. Cause it didn't
That
make
was
sense to me.
no. That's what that, and it just solidified this effing preference crap. Just solidifies that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
It just
ridiculous with the
solidifies. But
preference
that's the
shit.
thing though. The punches you already know. I'm gonna write them one lines down. I like them. It don't. I like that. I like them. You know that. You know I'm gonna do that. So Arsenal had a bunch more one lines. This is Danny first. Danny
But
first. I
that's why
told
I'm
you was
asking.
type
What
light,
was it
but
so
it still
much?
was
That's
better
the
than
question
Arsenal's.
I'm getting at. What was it so
I'm about
much
to answer you.
for you for Danny to beat Arsenal,
Okay,
even though
I was getting
Arsenal
there
didn't
though. I
give
was
a
getting there.
stellar performance of that master disrespect we also looking forward to. It didn't give him the edge enough to win, but was it that did like DNA didn't give that much of a crazy performance that I said he 3-0 Arsenal. That's why I changed on my shit.
I don't like. I didn't want to be this, and I told myself I don't like it, and I've always noticed that for years, for a long time. I don't like angles because I'm not in the super loop to understand certain angles. Not like the it's hard to explain. Like when it comes to like
You said you ain't like angles, but you touch
yeah,
bases every time he
but
talked about his beat.
that's what I'm
Anytime
about to
Arsenal
get to. That's what I'm about
mentioned
to get to. That's what I'm
about
about to
V,
get to.
you mentioned it.
I like those. I like the lines. Like if it's still in a rap form, I like it. If it's funny, if it caught my attention, I like it. It don't even. If it happened to be an angle, it happened to be an angle. So that's how it is. So that answered that question. That's pretty much it for that. But that's just yeah, that's the truth. Like angles wind up getting me for right now. So what I say? Go have an affair, be an adult for once. I like that. See what I'm saying? Because I think he got
Oh, you
done
talking
talking to
about
him.
the another thing?
See, I
I
like
didn't
that.
see nothing DNA said
Why you keep
that was
saying
fired in
DNA?
that Jay Z.
Danny.
I mean, Danny. See,
You
my
said that
bad.
twice. I was like, I
That
ain't saying nothing.
good. Thanks for the correction, but that Jay Z scheme was crazy. That Arsenal spit.
Danny had one too though. Then he no, then Danny had one. The other Danny talked about no he didn't. Did he mention Jay Z? I could swear he had a lot of Jay Z at. What Jay Z joined that Arsenal at?
He said something about Carolina.
Oh, Blue Kicks.
Yeah, like a Carolina Blue something something something. I don't know. He was rapping the whole shit with it though.
Who
He had
had
a
a
whole
2-3 line?
that little screen scheme.
Oh, it was Jay Nightwing. Jay Nightwing had a 2-3 line I liked. He was talking about. I think he said 1984. He was because he was talking about his
Think
rookie
that
year.
video. Man. He was
That
there
was
with this one.
fire. Yeah, I know. All right, but that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I do. I did like that Carolina blue line. Yeah. Um, what I say? I like. I say he said so you he said I say I believe in miracles because my uncle died twice, came back to life, and had a baby at 60. Arse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Angles. It don't even gotta be true. If it hit, if it's lined up right, if it's a rap, we're rap. Like this is rap. Like come on now. This is rap. Do y'all not know what good rap lines is like out there? Come on now, this is rap. That was fire. It had some lead up to it, but come on now, you ain't gonna come out here and say you don't believe in miracles and yeah, I believe in miracles. His uncle he say his uncle died twice, but don't child you know what I mean, loved you and respect you if so. I don't think you would lie about that. But I'm just saying, like, that's not why I was saying that anyway. But come on, listen to how that was worded. That's cold. It had a baby at 60. Like, it could be a little more to that, but I ain't gonna go more deeper into that. The age number he chose and all that, and I ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go into that. We ain't gonna go into none of that deeper in this. I like the line. You feel me? Because all these lines will be broken down if you really want to get to it. R said, "Return to Mac." You gonna think I knocked on heaven's gates to get Bernie back? Come on now. What? He said that in the first. I like that. My wife mature. She squirt from her fingers. She drip dip. Come on. I like that. Danny second. What he said? I'm about to show y'all how disrespect is a learned behavior. Bam. This is where I be giving him more than that. I like stuff like this. If you gonna come talking like that, you gonna win with me. And if it hit, like how what you call coulda did. I mentioned him earlier. They do that battle. Don Marino. He had a heartfelt round in his third against Rum Nitty and was choking during a heartfelt round. That don't sit right with me. Like ain't no way you're gonna be heart. Y'all heard me. So anyway, let's go. What you say? His words are catered to the hated. Something like that. Either to the hatred or something like that. But I like that. He was starting. But then he say, this kid, oh yeah, right there. Yeah, this kid, why John yoked him up. He was famous for choking. Come on now, come on now. That whole the little school thing was but it was the effort is what I can appreciate. I like that effort. And it hurt. It's a little different with me because you talk about all Jersey rappers and the dude sit personally different with me, and it's crazy because I like how you really took the time to do that. Shout out to Jersey, we putting on, but it's like dang, no, like come on, like that the whole thing with the sugar and everybody else, it hit a little different. But I like that choking part. Doggy be choking. What did he say? He hated being in he hated being in harmonica, so he ditched class and went into the hall monitor. Come on. What? That was funny to me. Now he disrespectful, throwing crip signs with his hands shaking. Come on. How you gonna talk to us like that? What you say is the difference between gang affiliated niggas and N words and active N words. Come on. I like that. That was fire. What Art say? Art was like, he said, build to the fact I already felt your vibe from the handshake. I like that. What you talking about, you know what I mean? He probably turned it back and diss him. I like lines like that. Cause that'd be real. That'd be really real. Like a lot of people don't know stuff like that, and it's just true. What I say? I say is second. He rather raise and pop himself. He rather take his own life. Ain't like his dad was ever there. Chill. What I say? I'm too calculated. It's easy to find the square root in words. Yo, chill. What you say? I want NyQuil PM, DM, and his BM. Late night or broad daylight, AM or PM. Yo, chill. I said that. That was fire. I like that. But that's yo, Danny. I got two more bars. I already said my Danny ones. I got three more bars. I said, why don't you die for your people? A king's fate. You gonna tell him to die for his people? Like, come on, that's fire. He said, put a stick to his rib cage. Ungar. that I caught that was I like Ungar lines. Like that's fencing and jousting. That's not
Yeah,
jousting, but
Fiston and
fencing is
Johnson.
something I always like wanted to do. I had a
Let me
chance to
let, let
learn
me
it, but
let me say something. If I
yeah, go
was a
ahead.
person and I didn't see the battle like how we seen the battle, and I was going off the recaps, even though you said that Danny won, I'm going with Arsenal by fire
The
shit
lines are just funny. Like, but
the
I'm sorry.
line that you just threw to me.
I rather hear him talk. All right, obviously you don't want to accept it. That's why I don't. I'd rather hear him talk about. I don't want to hear the angles here talking about the dent to Ars to Danny. I like the jokes that Ars had, but the disrespect. Danny had disrespectful lines too. It just wasn't as disrespectful as he
Yeah,
wanted
that's
them
what I'm
to
saying. I
be.
ain't even had no long really that many lines down for ours, but I don't know.
Interview. I like. He
I'm
had an interview scheme that I
done
thought
with
was
that
dope.
battle, man. That battle
Arsenal had an
was
interview
disappointing.
scheme. I like that was dope. Where he would talk
It
about the
was
third
that
round.
shit was a disappointment. That shit was a letdown, bro.
He said you applaud
That was
him
a
for being a
letdown battle.
father or something like that. I like that one because he talking about like a bunch of interviews. And that's the last thing I had to say. But nah, Danny ain't had that many disrespect. I knew he wasn't going. I knew he was gonna try and be disrespectful because he did it from the face off. And he was he was funny at that face off doing that. But I just and Danny and Ars had that phone prop that was weak. But I mean, it was funny though. It had me laughing though. It had me laughing because it was so quiet the second time he played it, and we heard it clear. Like you are not a good daddy. That's disrespectful to end the whole night off with. But shout out to Ars and Danny though. I like that
From
battle.
now on, I'm going with the underdogs.
Oh boy, here we go. From now on, I'm gonna keep going with whoever I feel like gonna win in that moment. Where you say Scarface? Scarface ain't want to kill no women and no children. Me, I'm on some different, or whatever. I got a bomb under your BM car that ignites soon as she hit, soon the engine, the ignition switch. I like that was like the only disrespectful line I caught, and that was in the beginning too. I'm pretty sure he was, but appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let's keep going though. I need to keep talking to my brethren. Where we at? What battle we getting into next though, for real? Because we got more
I don't
battles.
know.
About. You was right though. What great? The only thing Grady said though, this battle was lackluster. It was though. It really it was. It was because if Arsenal bought more, it probably wouldn't though. It's crazy like because then he bought more. To me, it wasn't as good. That's crazy. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. That's how we expect more from the person. We see more that we kind of we love you, Danny, but we love more. We love Ars more. He market himself. We just started seeing you more, Danny. I mean, you've been rapping, but we just saw, you know what I mean? You in the main stage, like, you feel me? You on URL, so that's, come on now. Perception is everything, right? Keep building yourself. Don't call out nobody like Chaos did, like Chiller did. Let's keep going though. Where we at? We're gonna get into what's that next battle goes?
I don't know. I don't know the order.
I forgot. I don't know. We go whichever one then. I don't remember the next one either. I just know for sure that was the first one, but the sound, the sound got better too by the end of that too. So shout out to Caffeine and to the rappers adjustment in their voice. I don't know if they did that themselves, but the levels of what, but that was dope too. All right, come on though. What we doing? Which one we going next? I want to get into chilling, Sean. Effort. You want to? Let's get into
All right,
chilling, Sean.
you want to get all the upsets out the way. Come on, let's get them out the way.
All right, y'all stay tuned. You feel me?
Half a page. That's it.
Oh boy. All right.
No Sean Lawns.
Hold on. Can I please end the video? Can I end the
Go ahead.
video?
Go ahead.
No shine lines. Come on, y'all. Please, y'all come in there. Y'all gonna want to see this one. Come into this recap. I promise you gonna want to see this recap.
It's
He
like I
just said no
lied.
shine lines. Y'all,
I lied.
please come into this recap.
I lied.
Please, okay.
I lied.
Please come into this recap. All right, we about to close this out right now.
I lied. I was storytelling. You know I got some Sean Lawns.
URL.